Okay, go.
I can go. Okay. Good morning, Mr. Yin, Mr. Chen, Mr. Meredith, and the fellow business management team. We are now presenting the business plan for the Hong Kong International Terminals. I'm Ken, and here are my team members, Alfred, Shelley, and Sharon. We will first identify the problems faced by HIT, and then we will give a SWOT analysis of our company. Then we will give some short-term and long-term strategies. We know that the transshipment business is becoming increasingly important in our company, and the lower margins in it is really a concern. Also, our company is facing a strong competition because there are some laboring ports that are developing, and this really affects us. Also, together with the lack of expansion space, the competitiveness of our company is decreasing, and this leads to problem, and we need to develop a sound plan. And this is what our plan does. Now, let's come to the SWOT analysis of our company. First, for the strengths. We have a multi-terminal layout which handles output of multiple mega vessels. And this means that we can have more cargoes to travel in a single time. Also, we have a strong technological team which have accomplished a lot of IT projects, such as the engine and the yard automation. And this implies that our company has a very strong power in the technology field. Also, for the weaknesses, we are still relying mainly on the import and export, and we are not yet adapt to the transshipment dominant environment. Also, our space in Kwai Chung is limited, and our business size cannot further increased. For the opportunities, the market of transshipment in Asia is substantial, and this can be an opportunity for our company to enter. It is hopeful that our company will become a transshipment magnet in Hong Kong. Also, the developed plant for the container terminal tent is a golden opportunity for us to increase our size. And we know that the Hong Kong-Zhuhai-Macau Bridge is developing, and this can reduce the fee and the time for the people to carry the cargo to our terminal, and this can help us to attract more customers. Lastly, for the freights, we know that the ports in China, Singapore, and Guangzhou is actively developing, and that competitiveness has raised, and this is a threat of us. Now, I'll pass my time for Alfred to present about the short-term strategies.
Thank you, Ken, for such a thorough analysis of our company. So now we are looking back on the three focuses of our short-term strategy. So we got three focuses, with the first one being operational efficiency. Operational efficiency means that we have to maximize our company's profit in the most efficient way. I would say it is actually very important because we are talking about such a large-scale company. We are talking about millions of dollars as our unit. So if we can reduce if we can induce a good strategy we can increase the efficiency in a very large amount. And then we will get peer competition. We will have MTL as our chief competitor, but in order to make ourselves competitive, we have to know the competitor very well. And it's not, in this market, it is not only one's business to make decisions, so we have to think thoroughly in the direction of their mind. And the last one is the capacity. We got some issues now because we have some lengthened dwell time of the international boxes, increased travel volumes, increased the size of container ships. So we have to make us continuously competitive by looking at the demand side. And then first, we have now the incentive scheme. So currently, you may ask, what is our incentive scheme? Actually, there are none. But we have some sort of light incentive scheme at the moment, which is our management team has some performance-based bonus on top of their basic salaries. And now I would like to expand it to two more teams, which is logistics and delivery teams and technology teams, because their work is very much quantifiable. And by this 20% of employees getting the bonus scheme, it can boost the business with higher working efficiency. And since they are not very quantifiable, this can really help. And the 20% is actually a golden ratio proved by the market to optimize the company's profit under this scheme. And actually, we have the past history shows that ABC turns to our company from XYZ company due to the strong performance by HIT, which is very much attributable to our good bonus system, because the system really proves that it can help, it can boost the performance of the management team in our company. And by this, we can gain operational efficiency and win the peer competition by sharpening our competitive edges, really a strong edge. Sure, there are some cons because there are some risks of demotivating the employees who are not very experienced or talented. But we have set some bonus for progressing performance. For employees who can really show the improvement, we will have some bonuses for them in order to encourage them so as to reduce the motivation. And the second short-term strategy will be lower tariff cargoes. Actually, currently, we have some lower tariff cargoes as well as some higher tariff cargoes. But we would like to proportion more on the lower tariff cargoes because we find out that there is actually a very big market on it that is not really capitalized by other companies, including us. So we would now like to focus more on that. And we would like to have some light tariff cargoes transported with the higher tariff cargoes in order to reduce cost and to increase operational efficiency, because it is indirectly increasing our ship's capacity by transferring them in the single ship. Because there is always empty space in the ship. And one of the risks is that it may be difficult for us to handle with all these ships, because the number of the lower tariff cargoes will increase in a very large amount. And to solve the problem solve the troubles that is brought by this, we would like to have some managerial human resources who smoothen the run of the transportation of cargoes run. So this is really very much short-term strategy to alleviate the situation at this point. But to solve the problem, we still have to get some long-term strategy, which will be presented now by Shelley. Thank you. So I will pass my time to Shelley. Thank you.
Thanks, Alfred, for talking about the short-term strategies. Now, let me start to talk about our suggestions for the long-term development. The first one is definitely transshipment. We would like to further develop our business in transshipment to build a transshipment hub, especially for the Southeast Asia districts. The reason why we like to do it is it's because transshipment has a lower overall network cost, as we will use smaller ships to transport the cargoes. The smaller ships has a lower horsepower, which means that it has a lower cost for the oil. Moreover, it has a quicker turnaround, which allows us to flexibly arrange our equipment and vessels. And of course, it can always increase our service options. The disadvantage of developing the transshipment business, it is because we have a lower value per foot move for the transshipment. Although because even of that, I think we think that some of them can be compensated by the quicker turnaround, which means that we can do more move in order to compensate it. The risk of doing it is because the transshipment is a less stable business. The individual demand in the Southeast Asia countries mainly depends on the economy and other factors. However, we believe that the overall demand for the Southeast Asia districts keep growing because of the mass development here. Why we think that we can do it, it is because Hong Kong is located at great geographical locations. We are located at the center of the Southeast Asia districts. Comparing to South Korea, we are more nearer to Southeast Asia districts such as Vietnam and Thailand. And comparing to Singapore, if we turn around here, we can save about 7 to 8 days journey, which is great benefits to our clients. Moreover, we have a simple test system as we are a free port, which allows us to be a better port for the Shenzhen's counterparts. And as mentioned by Ken, after the constructions of the Hong Kong-Zhuhai-Macau Bridge, our transporting costs can be greatly reduced by 60%. And plus the high technology that we already have, such as the RFID, we actually have the knowledge, experience, and technology to build a transshipment hub. The things that we need to consider for building the hub is the facilities. As I've said, we need ships to transport the cargoes from different areas in the Southeast Asia. Therefore, we may need to consider whether to buy a new ship or to cooperate with ship companies in order to borrow them for a long period with a lower cost. And the second one is space. As for transshipment, we need to collect enough cargoes for one shipment. Therefore, we need space to temporarily store it. And for that part, the space, I'll pass the time to Sharon to talk more about it.
Thank you, Shelley. As mentioned by Shelley, our company have limited space, so it will hinder our expansion in business. Therefore, we have to figure out some of the long-term issues regarding this. After several research, we found that Container Terminal 10 is the best choice. It is located in the southwest shore of Changi Island, which is this part, and now we are having our part of our existing part in here. So with the comparative advantage of these two areas, our existing and the new terminal can be integrated together well. Now the Changi Container Terminal 10 has a total area of 310 hectares, with not less than 400-meter parking area, which greatly increase the space and allow the transshipments to be implemented, as mentioned by Shelley. And the Container Terminal 10, we have to fight for the operating concessions. What we need is the money, which is very basic. To increase our money that we can earn for this project, we have to increase our reputation of our companies. For example, as we have always known that our social marketing strategy is very important in nowadays. And in the past experience, our clients and our business partner highly appreciate our environmental operating